Hello and welcome back to Euro Football Daily, where today we've got 10 players for you who are far too good for the Championship. Let's kick it off. Number 10, Ruben Neves. Perhaps the most hyped player in the Championship, Ruben Neves became the most expensive signing in the history of the second tier in 2017, when Wolverhampton Wanderers paid £16 million to reunite him with former Porto coach Nuno Espirito Santo. Though 20 years old when he arrived, Neves already had nearly 100 appearances for the Portuguese Giants and adapted brilliantly to English football. The defensive midfielder's passing has transformed Wolves. From his deep position, Neves sprays out 9 successful long balls a game. That's more than any other outfield player in the Champ, and he's completed more passes than all but 2 of the 716 footballers to have made an appearance in the division in 2017-18. He's also grabbed 6 goals and an assist and has returned to the national team setup, featuring 3 times this season after going without a cap since 2015. In Nuno and Wolves, Neves seems to have found the perfect match for his impressive skill set. But, as a Jorge Mendes client, he's likely to find himself heading for new pastures in the summer. 9. Aleksandar Mitrović. Like Neves, Aleksandar Mitrović moved to the Championship to rescue a career which was on the skids. The Serb won titles in his homeland and in Belgium with Anderlecht, and moved to Newcastle back in 2015 after bagging 20 goals to finish the top scorer in the Jupiler League. The 6'2" striker managed a paltry 17 strikes over 2.5 years on Tyneside, but after making 6 appearances in the first half of 2017-18, he jumped at the chance to join Fulham on loan. Under the guidance of countryman Slavisa Jokanovic, the forward has excelled, hitting 12 in 14 starts for a scoring rate of 0.8 goals per game, and winning the Cottagers 11 points on his own. With an assist as well, Mitrović has contributed to a goal every 99 minutes, and only 2 Championship players can better his tally of 3.3 shots from inside the box a match. Amazingly, Mitrović is yet to turn 24, meaning he still has a long career ahead of him if he can maintain his incredible form, and Newcastle must be licking their lips, with a £20 million fee mooted for their unwanted forward. 8. Sergi Canos. In another year, we might have found space for Ipswich's Teddy Bishop at number 8, but the promising midfielder has spent the campaign sidelined with a hamstring injury, so instead we've included Sergi Canos of Brentford. The Spanish winger came through the Barcelona and Liverpool academies and joined the Bees in January 2017 for a reported club record fee of £2.5 million, just 7 months after he had left the club for Norwich City. Why Norwich decided not to persist with the youngster, we'll never know, as in his 16 league starts this season, Canos once again looks like a top prospect. He's produced 2 key passes in each appearance and completes 3 dribbles, but actually profiles as more of a scorer than a creator, with his 4.5 shots per match, the highest number in the Championship. And these aren't pot shots from distance, as Canos is 5th for shots inside the area. At just 21, the player is already a bit of a journeyman, but if he can stay fit and retain this output, he's sure to earn a big move in the future, or power a promotion drive from the London side. 7. Ben Gibson. In the 2016-17 Premier League, all 3 promoted sides sported one outstanding young centre-back. Burnley had Michael Keane, Hull had Harry Maguire, and Middlesbrough had Ben Gibson. But while Keane and Maguire fetched a combined £47 million in the 2017 summer window, Gibson returned to the Championship with Borough, who have since conceded 43 goals in 45 games, the 4th best record in the division. That follows a top-flight campaign in which the Riversiders finished 19th despite having the 10th best defence in the Prem, and Gibson has been a mainstay throughout. The 25-year-old is not an aggressive player, making only 1.3 tackles and interceptions a game, but he almost never gets it wrong, committing just 35 fouls in 43 appearances. He's also an excellent distributor, with 78% of his passes going forward, and the 7th most successful long balls among outfield players. And Everton and Leicester may be regretting missing out on him the first time, with both sides, as well as West Ham, now weighing up summer bids for the Borough Academy graduate. 6. Tom Cairney. 27-year-old Cairney is the oldest player on our list and has spent 8 of his 9 seasons as a professional in the Championship. 2017-18 is his 3rd with Fulham and brought him his 2nd appearance in the Team of the Year, despite injuries seeing him miss a 3rd of the league campaign. The Scot, who somehow has only 2 caps for his country, hasn't put up numbers to rival his amazing 10-assist, 13-goal 2016-17 performance. but he remains much the same player under the bonnet. He still creates more than 2 chances each match, but despite his aggressive play, he leads the championship in passes per game and in passing accuracy with 92%. That's the kind of figure you normally see from centre-backs, not advanced midfielders. He's even improved his dribbling, completing more than 2.5 per 90 minutes, those are Raheem Sterling numbers, but with a sky-high 84% success rate. He may not be one for the future, but as a versatile, reliable midfield general, Tom Cairney could be a great acquisition for any mid-table Premier League club. 5. Diogo Jota. A Jorge Mendes client, Diogo Jota joined Wolves on loan in 2017, fresh from a Champions League campaign with Porto. However, his slender frame made some doubt the sense of the move, despite his pedigree, until he banged in 17 league goals for the Midlands outfit, the 4th best tally in the Championship. Only Ollie Watkins has taken more shots than Jota this year, and the Portuguese is great at getting into dangerous positions, with a massive 12% of his attempts on goal coming from under 6 yards out. He's also good in link-up play, providing 5 assists with around 1.3 key passes a match. It's about the same as Alexandre Lacazette at Arsenal. Most impressively of all, Jota has the pace and skill to beat his man, completing an outstanding 2.5 dribbles every 90 minutes. That's identical to Sergio Aguero's output this year and shows that Jota can create chances for himself as well as get on the end of passes from his teammates. Though yet to win a cap for Portugal, Jota could find himself a starter at parent club Atletico next season if Antoine Griezmann moves on. That's some rise for the 21-year-old. 4. Adama Traoré. As good as all the players on our list are, only Adama Traoré can claim to be the best in Europe at something. The Spaniard has completed a mind-blowing 9.6 dribbles per 90 minutes this season. That's better than the crazy 7.9 he managed in the Premier League last year, and way above the second best mark of 7.1, set by a little-known Brazilian called Neymar. And Traoré's dribbling is remarkably efficient too. Stars like Neymar and Messi succeed with around 68% of their attempted take-ons, but Adama gets it right 80% of the time. That's a truly elite rate, only rivaled by midfield powerhouses like Moussa Dembele. And while in previous years Traoré has struggled to leverage his amazing physical abilities into creating big chances for himself and others, he's taken a leap forward in 2018, making nearly 2 goal-scoring opportunities per match. That's seen him pick up 10 assists in league play, as well as 5 goals. Predominantly playing as a right winger since moving to England from Barcelona's academy, Traoré could potentially work as a wing-back for an imaginative coach. And at 22, it's terrifying to imagine the footballer he could turn into. 3. James Maddison. Targeted in a £30 million switch by Arsenal, Liverpool and Man City, James Maddison had never played 20 games in a season until this year, when he has become indispensable to Norwich City. From attacking midfield, the Englishman has scored 14 goals and assisted another 8, making him responsible for 46% of the Canaries' goals at just 21 years old. With 3 chances created per 90 minutes, only one player in the Championship has made more goal-scoring opportunities than Maddison this term, and that's teammate Wes Hoolahan. But despite regularly attempting difficult balls, with 63% of his passes going forward, Maddison still maintains a completion rate of over 86%. That's among the 20 best figures in the division. Factor in his dribbling ability and an appearance in the 2017-18 Team of the Year, and you have one of the most exciting prospects in English football. 2. Ryan Sessegnon. At 17 years old, Fulham wideman Ryan Sessegnon is already ranked as the most valuable player in the Championship, according to Transfermarkt. Despite his name, Sessegnon is English and joined the Cottagers at 8, breaking into the first team last season as a left-back. This term he's been used more on the wing, and his attacking prowess has seen him likened to Gareth Bale after netting 15 league goals in just his 2nd season as a professional. That puts him 5th in the top scorer charts, and he's added 6 assists, a total only bettered by 2 Fulham players. As a result, Sessegnon has made the PFA Team of the Year for the 2nd year running. But there's still plenty of room for improvement, as the youngster is only shooting 1.3 times a match and creating a single chance, suggesting he may be a little bit lucky to have got on the score sheet quite so much. However, to be an important starter on a team competing for promotion is a clear mark of quality, and Sessegnon is a whole 3 years younger than Marcus Rashford. No wonder he's been linked with Tottenham and Man United. 1. Ollie Watkins. 22-year-old Ollie Watkins is another star coming off the Brentford pipeline. The attacker, who can play at number 10 on either wing and even as a centre forward, joined the Bees from hometown club Exeter City in 2017 for a reported £1.8 million, having won the EFL Young Player of the Year award the previous season. In his maiden campaign at Griffin Park, Watkins has missed just one game, appearing 44 times and grabbing 10 goals and 4 assists. That makes him the second highest scorer at the club, and the underlying numbers suggest he may be a superstar in the making. Despite his age, Watkins completes over 3 dribbles a game, the 10th best tally in the league, and he ranks 9th for key passes per 90 and 12th for shots. That means he creates or gets on the end of 6 chances a game, shooting more often than Alvaro Morata and making more opportunities for his teammates than David Silva. Add to that a professional attitude which sees Watkins in bed by 10:30 PM every night, and you have a recipe for a long and successful career at the top. So those were our 10 players who are too good for the Championship, but who do we miss out? Who would you have included? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, stay right here on Euro Football Daily and make sure that you watch this week's Stat Wars the Champions. It came out yesterday and it's me versus Statman Dave. Also, of course, subscribe, like, follow us on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow my cat on Instagram. Do all that good stuff and we'll see you next time.